Hare Krishna to all beautiful souls. Today I feel blessed to share my path of experience towards being spiritual and its progress for past 10 years. I'm Shipra Singh, born in Chamba. I'm married in Lucknow and I have a small son who is Vivan, 2 years old. My background with the family from the childhood has been very spiritual. Though I've seen a lot of rituals and pujas happening in Chamba, but since we stayed in a nuclear family, it was occasional. Though my parents believed in performing karmas and good deeds, so that became my belief too. But I always had few questions in my mind that who is God, why we need to pray to God, what is the purpose of life, and since there are so many gods and demigods, whom do we need to connect to? I didn't get any answers though until I got married in 2007, where I saw my husband and his family praying every day, and that was the first time I felt that there was something missing in my life. And since we stay in Australia, we normally visit to temple. There, for the first time, I felt my first connection to Lord Krishna. When I saw his idol in front of me, I could immediately connect to him and I felt he was a supreme Lord. I didn't need any explanation to understand why he is, but it's always good to know. Since I didn't have any guidance further, I did few practices like chanting on beads and reading Gita, though I didn't understand much. Even me and my husband had a lot of discussions on Gita, but since there was no proper guidance, I stopped these practices. Until one day we came to India and my dad showed a video of Sohamji, who is connected to Golok Express, where I saw him reading Bhagavad Gita and learning Gita teachings through the use of technology. And that was the first time I felt that I can also do the same, since I have been wanting to do that, and there was a live example in front of me. I saw there was a lot of changes, practical changes in his life. So since for past 4 or 5 years, there has been a lot of external factors which have been affecting my life, and I have become a very negative person. There has been a lot of mood fluctuations, a lot of anxiety, stress. I've been always thinking that the other people should change, not me. There has been a lot of blame game. So I felt I can also learn, and I can also use that in my practical life. So when I came to Chamba in 2018, this February, he invited me to Lakshmi Narayan Temple on Saturday Satsang. So I still remember the day, it was 17th February, and when I reached the temple, I saw Nitin Bhaiya, and immediately I connected to him, since I have been going through his videos and other devotees' videos for that period of time. We had a small chat, and I was very happy and excited to see everyone's experiences, practical experiences, which affected me a lot, and I realized that I was just at the right place where I need to learn Bhagavad Gita and I need to understand all these teachings and at last apply in my life. So I started my first reading in February, and today I have completed my second reading in 5 months of duration. While reading Bhagavad Gita with Nitin Bhaiya, the first thing I realized was I need to keep performing my duties for God without any expectations, because rest of the things he'll take care of. If I like it or don't like it, I still keep performing it. Second, now I pray more for his wisdom and strength, so that whatever situations come in my life, I can keep on performing. Thirdly, I feel very blessed that my mom has also finished her first reading, because she was inspired and motivated by looking at me, and I feel a lot of change in her. There is a law of karma which I have understood very clearly, in which I have also understood that I need to self-focus and I need to concentrate on my karma rather than concentrating on another's karma. So I'm more self-focused and going for self-improvement. That is helping me also, and it will help me to help my son to grow one step closer to God, so that I can teach him all the teachings what God has identified in Gita. There is a very unique model in Golok Express, which has got a lot of change in my life. That's called Complete Health and Happiness Model, where I have understood that God keeps giving you hints and opportunities to start walking on His path of spirituality. And if your spiritual health is more stronger, then the other components like mental health, your physical health, your mental health, your family health, your financial health gets balanced. And I'm experiencing with the current situation going on in my life that because of the health problems, that I am more confident, more balanced. My family relationships are much more nicer, improved, and my mental health is much more balanced now. I'm more focused, and I have very less stress and anxiety. I have removed a lot of percentage of stress and anxiety in my life now. I used to have excessive thinking. Now I don't think at all, because my most of the time goes in devotional activities. So I've moved from destructive to devotion now. And I completely follow 4S in my life now. That is sadhana, satsang, seva, and sadachar. So my day starts with satsang in the morning at 6, which is a big thing, big achievement in my life. And since I'm blessed to stay in Chamba, I do attend satsang on Saturdays and Sundays, where I meet a lot of people. There are devotees who are just like family and friend, and which I could have not found anywhere else. They help and guide, and without judging you a lot. Another point I would like to mention, that because of the technology, and I'm able to learn Bhagavad Gita sitting at home across the world, I can get connected to many people, many devotees, and get to learn lots from their experiences too. Earlier, I used to think good things happen to bad people and bad things happen to good people. It's not true anymore after I finished reading Gita 2 times, because I feel if we are getting pain and suffering in life, it is to remember that we need to remember God and start walking on His path, because it is to let go of your ego and materialistic desires. I would like to thank Krishna ji for all the opportunities He's given to me, and keep blessing me all the time in every situation I have been going through. Thanks to Nikhil Bhaiya and Nitin Bhaiya for giving a lot of guidance and giving me this platform to learn Gita in a very simplified way. I also want to thank Soham. Because of him, I could get connected and start learning Gita. Without him, it would have not been possible. All the other devotees who have shared a lot of experiences from where I have learned a lot. My dad and mom, without their help, because it took care of my son, I could attend Saturday and Sunday satsang regularly, and it has changed my life. And last, my husband, because he's equally very happy that I'm learning Gita, and I really pray to God that he should also come and start learning Gita as soon as possible. So at last, I want to tell the entire world, whoever is looking at this video, please get connected to God as soon as possible in your life and start walking on the path of spirituality. At least read Gita once in life so that you know what's there in that holy book. Stay connected to God, keep thanking God, and show your gratitude. I feel much at peace and much happier today. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Busy through the body, free as a soul. Hare Hare Bol, Hare Hare Bol.